Good afternoon, revolutionaries, liberators, change makers, thought leaders, and activists. I stand here today at Wall Street in a historic moment in our nation's history. Here on Wall Street, George Washington took the oath of office as our first president. And this site was home to the first Congress, Supreme Court, and executive branch offices. Today, Wall Street is the heartbeat of the financial system of the United States. This iconic place is more than just a financial hub. It symbolizes the aspirations and ambitions of each and every person in our country who believes in economic fairness and who believes in ensuring financial security for all as a human right. And Wall Street also stands at the center of an oppressive system, an unholy collusion between our government and corporations that prioritizes profit over people. The government and corporate collusion uses gross domestic product, the value of goods and services produced in the United States, as its measure of success, rather than genuine human flourishing and a survivable earth. I need to say it again. Wall Street is filled with organizations on this street that prioritize higher and higher GDP, gross domestic product, over the well-being and future of the people in our country. This system is indeed gross. We live in an economic system that allows a small number of people, rich and powerful elites, to oppress the majority of people living in the country. You may never have thought of it this way, but we are living in a caste system. It's working to make some people rich and hurting everyone else. The people being hurt most are young people, Gen Zers. I'm talking especially to you right now. We have failed you, and now you are being forced to inherit a system that is not working. To Gen X and Gen Z and everyone else, I say, let's decide together to stop the disheartening attempts to fix a broken system. We don't have to fix a broken system. Rather, we can and we will create a new system right here and right now. Let me say it louder for people in the back. With Gen Z leading the way, we can and we will create a new system right here and right now. How can we get this done? Via hashtag Unify USA, a new interpartisan social and political movement for our times. With the launch of hashtag Unify USA, we will accelerate efforts to emancipate ourselves from the shackles of caste oppression. We will liberate ourselves from economic oppression, from a caste system that is no longer tenable. We are here to free ourselves. We are here to free ourselves from our broken government and our unfixable government. We are here to liberate our hearts, open our minds. We are here today to declare that we are interdependent. Isn't that the truth? We are interdependent as a people, and we can unify to usher in a new era for our great nation. Our call is for self and collective liberation, a love-centered liberation that transcends political divides and unites us all in a common cause. Today, here in New York City, we are now up at the cusp of ushering in a new economic system to replace extractive capitalism. We are at the cusp of an era of neopeace, a new economic order for peace, neopeace. As I stand here, I'm reminded that Wall Street, the heart of an extractive and caste system, is where we can also find the roots of our addictions. Addictions to technology, to consumerism, to a way of life that values profit over well-being. The goal of the people working in these buildings is to increase GDP. Isn't that gross? However, our goal stands much taller than these buildings. Our goal is to increase human wealth and flourishing for all. right now. We are standing here in the heart of our nation, not to rip out its heart, but to reignite it with a new economic system that is love-centered. A new economic order, neopeace, embraces the aspirations and ambitions of each and every person in our country who believes in economic fairness and who believes that ensuring financial security for all is a human right. I am a revolutionary optimist. I am also a revolutionary, which is why I'm not afraid to say it out loud. This nation needs a youthful heart that can usher in the United States 3.0, a new government with a new economic system that operates on economic fairness for all Americans and ensures financial security of all Americans as a human right. We are establishing a new government that will be created by all the people for all the people. There isn't a doubt that what is happening on Wall Street and the unholy collusion with our government in Washington isn't working any longer. The system is old, the system is tired, and the system is no longer serving. And we, the people, refuse to wait any longer. It's time to put our hands on this nation's heart and bring it to life again. On July 14th, 2024, a group of brave, future-thinking Americans adopted the U.S. Declaration of Interdependence in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the People's First Convention. This marked the first National Day of Interdependence, a historic moment that was the epic beginning of a movement to transform our nation into the United States 3.0. We, all the people, are moving very fast to develop a new system of government, new thinking, and new leadership built on the pillars of our Declaration of Interdependence, which will lead to the drafting of the Interdependence Covenant that will bring forward a new United States government. We, the people of the United States of America, declare that we are interdependent with each other, with all of humanity, with all life, and with our earth. We commit to the following principles: democratic reformation. We commit to establishing people's assemblies as a new fourth branch of government. Economic equity. We commit to a new economic order for peace, ensuring economic fairness to rebuild trust and prosperity for all. Justice and equity for all. We commit to ensuring equity and justice for all to create a fair and inclusive society and address historical injustices. We will be co-creating our new government by unlocking the political imagination of all the people living in America. Our new government will be by all the people and for all the people. We will embrace the beauty of our diverse voices, lived experiences as the source of our creativity to create a love-centered country. We are taking bold action right now to make sure that young Americans, the Gen Z population, will flourish and lead the healing of our country and our world. We will not stand by while extractive capitalism shreds their chance at achieving the American dream. The American dream is literally being stolen from them by the caste oppression financial system that is centered right here at Wall Street. Gen Zers struggle to find jobs, homes, and stability, while their parents and grandparents must choose between food and insulin. This is not right. This is not the America we promised them. Hashtag Unify USA, a new interpartisan social and political movement for our times, is not giving up on the American dream. We are igniting the spark of all Gen Zers to rise now, build a new, love-centered, interdependent approach, a new economic order for peace, neopeace. Neopeace will bring a new economic order for the United States. a new equality order for all persons in our nation, a new environmental order for our earth. Neopeace will awaken, catalyze, revitalize, and reignite the American dream. What can you do? Gen Zers, we call on you to interrupt your plans and show up in Washington, D.C. next week, Monday through Wednesday, July 22nd through the 24th, for the People's Festival, which will be a celebratory rebellion, a super fun time to build a new system to fight the super crises we are facing. You don't want to miss this love-centered people's movement. We have an opportunity to rise and take a stand. We can co-create our new future with a new economic order for peace, neopeace, right here and right now. The need, want, and are excited for a new government under an interdependence covenant. Anything is possible. We owe it to ourselves, our children, and future generations to say goodbye to the GDP gross way of life and welcome neopeace. We must do this right now. The more of us who rally together, the more we increase our power and strength to help restart the American heart. A new heart will pump prosperity into each and every person, into our United States. Join us in Washington next week. Let's pump life into our dreams once again. Let's move on from the old and leap into the new as we roll out the Declaration of Interdependence. Something has to happen, and it starts with us. It is go time. This is go time. May neopeace be with us all. Thank you.